Hi everyone, doing this again. Okay. I think we're live. Hi Judy, how are you today? I know I had there was some noise. It was kind of like an interruption, so I had to stop and check that out. I'm in the loft and it is wide open for 3 levels. So there's someone way down at the bottom that was calling me, so I had to stop for a minute or two, and then I had to go back in and get started. It takes me a minute. I don't do this every day, so I hope my sound is okay. That I don't know. If someone could tell me do I sound okay? Let me know. I think I am going good. Let's check it out. I will. Yeah, okay, that checks out. I think you can hear me. So let's, hi Judy, once again, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I had to stop. So we're back on. And Sammy Chavez, RS Chavez, hello, thanks for coming in. Good to have you, by the way. It's great to have good, loyal friends on YouTube and wherever you are today. Hi, Norm Spute. Francos. That's a funny name. I know everyone adds, puts additives on their names. I do subtractives on my name. J Mike is just short for my full name, which is too hard for everyone to talk about. So, and me too. It was always hard for me to say, yes, I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and what's your name? So, yeah. Oh, I promised myself that I would have some background music, but we'll get to that. I don't have the. I'm not fully running with the the music that everyone uses, so I'm just going to fill my room with sound, and then you will pick up the mic will pick up the background in the room, and maybe that will work. We'll think of something. I will make it work. Okay. Judy says, hello, Franco. RS Chavez says, are you using your laptop cam? You didn't mute. Yes, RS, I have 2 cams on, and I put in the app for both the laptop and the camera, but it runs on the laptop, but the sound runs on the phone. So my mic here, you can't see it because I'm wearing black, but my microphone is connected to my cell phone with the app, it's the Pro app. I forget the name of the InRun or AnyRun, I think. And it's also on my laptop, but for some reason it uses the laptop. I still haven't taken the time to figure that out. I know figuring things out, you just need to stop what you're doing and look into it until you have it running. But so I'm getting the audio from the cell phone. The cell phone is showing me the camera. It's showing my live stream on camera. The picture is much better on the phone, very much higher HD quality than the laptop. But the video, obviously, even though it looks like the video is on the phone, showing the camera on, it's on, but it's not broadcasting. Let me just, yeah, that's the camera quality. So for some reason, it's just working both ways: audio for the phone where it belongs, and then visual on the laptop where. So I blocked. It looks like now on the app, it looks like it's running, but obviously on the broadcast, it is what it is. So that I need to figure out. So I am sure the mobile is up there on the tripod, just above the laptop, but for some reason we're getting the feed out of the laptop. And yes, I did check my sound for a second when I stopped talking, and I played back. So yes, thank you, Frankos. R.S. Chavez says, "Mommy kiss." I guess is what that says. I can set up in my StreamYard settings. Oh, I will have to give me a second. I'm just going to say hi to everyone. Jenny Juice Real is in the house. Hello, Jenny. And I'm already a minute behind, but thanks for coming in. If you have time, feel free to hang out. Anything goes today. You never know what I'm going to do. If no one says anything, I will just sit here and talk. But if you do, then we'll see what goes. Leopoldo Pale, shout out to you. Thanks for coming in, and coming in from Gen V. So thank Jen for me if you go back. That's great to see that. Great to know. Alexander Segundo vlog. Also, hello, Sir J. Mike from Gen V. So Jen is watching out for me. Thank you, Jen. If you're listening or if you have ears here. Lucily Valencia Gen Raid. So thank you so much. You guys are great. Alexander Segundo vlog. That's great. The YouTube, the red, you guys all see the red pointer from YouTube. Jenny Juice says hello to everyone. Hershey D, also coming from Jen Raid. So I guess Jen is looking out for me, and that is wonderful. Thank you, Jen. I will thank her later. Yep, Jarell Kanzana. Welcome, everyone. Mega love shout out to everyone coming from Jen Vida. Editha Kananahan. Kinanahan. Editha Kinanahan. I have to say things a few times if it's in Filipino. And that's looks like a Filipino name. I'm going to guess that. Let me know if it's any different. Rim Salon, hello, welcome to my J Mike broadcast, where anything goes here. And I want, if you guys are still here, I want to drop the link for my premiere, which is coming in 10 hours. If you will hold on and just, if you would thumbsuck that and set the reminder for 10 hours. I speak Tagalog. I'm taking lessons. I'm a student of the Tagalog language. Maganda umaga at maganda araw po sa lahat. Cheryl Kanzana, also coming from the Gen Raid. So you guys are great. Thanks for coming in. Rena, thank you. Hello, good morning, dear. Rena Roberts is in the house. Adita, thank you. Hugs back. Please, guys, let's see if I can pin that link. Let me go over on my YouTube side and see if I can pin that link. So, guys, if you hang out, I will give you a blue jacket. But it's going too fast for me to do that right at the moment. That's going to have to catch up. So all right. Give me just a moment. Okay. So please, I've got it pinned up at the top. Please go to that link and let me just sure. Yeah. Please stop by my premiere. It's in about 10 hours later today, tonight, or tomorrow morning for some of you. I am a Tagalog language learning student. Let's catch up. I lost my place. StreamYard's not keeping my place for me. I'm not sure why. Or is it? AC Cobra, nice meeting you yesterday also on Anna's live stream. I was singing. I watched one on replay, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't have enough time. There's so many videos, so little time on YouTube. If you are trying to grow your channel like me and working on the things, I'm showing my learning progress on not one but two things that I do on YouTube. So it's especially time consuming for me. It's a good thing I quit my job, Sir Cobra. Norm Spewed Frankos, the thumbs up in the hearts. Love it, love it, love it. Mega love shout out to Reina Benz Ibakara. Another Gen V raid. Please check out my link at the top. It's pinned for my premiere coming in about 10 hours. I am learning Tagalog, and you can see that on my next video, my premiere starting in 10 hours. Virtual hug back to you, Reina. And Rob Retvet is in the house. There's so many ways to say that. In the house, Rob. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, J. Mike. Ooh, thanking each other right there. Reener says, hi, Terry. And AC Cobra says, Arena Rabbits behave okay. So something's going on there. Arena's a good kid. Judy Fisher says, hello, Terry at AC Cobra 456. I'm falling behind, guys. I don't know why. I'm talking too much. I'm not reading the messages. Magandang umaga din sa'yo, host. Good one. RS Chavez, go to your YouTube so you can pin it. I did. Thanks for helping me out. Yes, what's happening is my YouTube feed was falling behind and it didn't show up right away. So I'm in slow motion. I'm in slow mode over there. And I thought I wasn't, but and I didn't change it. So it's good for the host to keep up, but not good while using StreamYard. So I'm trying to use both and it's hard. So, and I don't have a co-host. So, Cobra456 says, hi, Judy Fisher. And Judy Fisher is still here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I truly appreciate it. I'm grateful. RS Chavez says, hello, Rob Vet brother. Oh, I'm late to live stream. I come, it's end. I wake up so late. Yes, that happens. I do that a lot too. But then I make a comment and I just say, hey, I stopped by. Lunga Star, hello. It's great to see you. Mega love shout out, Lunga Star. Thank you again for stopping by my little channel and my live stream. I know, Melody. You're the Lunga. You are the one that I know who uses that a lot. So I am catching on. I am catching on. Thank you so much from me, J. Mike. Rena says, I'm fine, Robert Vet. Jenny Juice Real still here. Thank you for hanging out. I am so grateful. When I started is zero watching because I don't schedule. I did mention to some people that I plan to be here at around 10 a.m. USA time, East Coast time. The USA has so many time zones, everyone. I know the Philippines is one time zone. It's the same as Hong Kong, Vietnam, Thailand, all in the same time zone. It's hard to imagine that, but the U.S. has, let's see, we have 4 time zones on the main continent, and then Hawaii is, I think, is 3 more time zones. So Alaska has, I think, 2 time zones. I have never really double checked that, but not exactly sure how they do that, how they divide that state, because it goes almost by state, except for a couple of states do fall in 2 time zones. I know Arizona is one of them, Indiana and Florida, because Florida has the panhandle, and I'm not sure what other state does that, where parts of each state falls in 2 time zones. But Arizona, maybe it's Alaska, I'm not sure. But I know Indiana does parts of Indiana does that. Florida, Arizona is one, right? Rob, you can correct me on that one. And I think you're in the Pacific time zone, while other parts of Arizona are in the mountain, even though you're in mountains. So straighten me out on that. Let me know, whatever that is. So let's see. You know what? You guys want to hear a tune? Let me know if you want to hear a tune. I could. Oops. Let's see if I have that going on. I don't need the headphones. No one's talking to me. So the sound is going to need to stay here. So I don't know how good that is. Let me know if you guys hear the sound. It's not on yet, so give me a second. Now, I know it's picking up through my mic here, so that's the issue. I am being I'm struggling.
Audio Jungle.
How does that sound, everyone? Let me know. Okay, I don't want to yell. I know that's loud. I'm going to play guitar.
Audio Jungle.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Rob, stick around. I've got this for you. Check us. Hang out. I'll give you a jacket. Just hang out for a minute.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm moving the soundtrack instead of the volume. So the other thing I cannot hear is take care. I will give you. You're still here. I'll give you a jacket. Hold on 1 second.
Audio Jungle.
Hey guys, let's see. Let me try to catch up. You know what I would really like to do is have someone come up on with me and we can start talking or something. Hello, Lucille. Lucille Valencia, thanks for coming. I hope that sounded good. I hope that background music sounded, guys, because it's loud in the room. I don't know how loud it is on the live stream, though. So, but I hope you liked it. Thank you, Gnomes Beard Francos. Thank you. Thanks, everyone, for showing up on that Gen V raid. That was wonderful. And I have my premiere pinned at the top. Let me write that again so you'll know that it's a premiere. Give me just a few seconds to I'll do that over again. Okay. Okay, guys. Please don't forget to set the reminder on that premiere and give it a thumbs up. And even comment, let me know. Let me know how I'm doing in my language learning progress. Hi, Rhea Peng. Rhea, thanks for stopping by. Rhea is in my house. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. So what else can we talk about, guys? I'm not going to play guitar all day, but I might do that again. I love that sound. I found that on Audio Jungle. They have 1.5 million tracks, but that's the first one I listened to, first or second. And then I'm sticking with it because I like it. I hope you guys liked it too. Let's see. Kevin Adamus Vlogs is in the house. Thank you, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. I'm trying to do the sing-along shout out like the Filipinos do. That's one of the things I love about Filipinos. They sing each other's name. Hello, Kevin. Hello, big bro J Mike. Good morning. Kevin, you want me to drop the link? You can come up here. We can hear what you have to say. Promote your channel and bring some friends. I need all the help I can get. Let me drop the StreamYard. If I can. Let's see if I can do that. Yes. RS Chavez says virtual hug. You've got friends, I guess. So I'm less talkative today than I was yesterday. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe I need more coffee. Not sure what it is. It is still coffee time. It was, anyway. Judy Fisher, thank you so much for sharing out my premiere. I don't have the ability to do that yet. I don't have enough subscribers on my channel. I tried to use my mobile. RS, I know you mentioned that I should use the app for my mobile, but when I tried to use mobile to go live, they said no, not enough subscribers. So not sure why they do that, but that's what they do. So we'll see. I'm getting closer. That is another thing. I need more subscribers. So I know there's only 2 people in the chat right now, but if you're not already subscribed, please do that. Go over to just click that red subscribe button. What's going on, Kevin? I know. Oh, it's nighttime over there. I almost forgot. So I know you like to do that 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. live stream. Your 1 hour live stream. Did you do that today? I don't know. I didn't see it. I wasn't awake, so I missed all that. I've got wires all tangled up. I'm trying to get my wires free. So RS Savets. Kuya, let's check my settings. What do I got? I go into my camera. It's just camera resolution. Maybe I'll go to general. I have shared screens for can do that. Let's see if that's going to work. Yeah, somehow I'm stopping to think. Somehow the settings look right, but I'm getting, and even though I have the audio is going through my phone, and it looks like the camera is on. I'm seeing the same feed on two cameras, one above the other. The phone is here, and the laptop is here. The phone is right on top of the laptop. So, and it looks like they're both giving me a feed simultaneously. It's like a simulcast if you're sitting here looking at it, but on my desk, I see a simulcast, but you're only seeing my laptop webcam. But the audio, I'm connected to the phone. It will be no sound. So I'm wondering if it's the app on the phone that's doing it. I'm not sure yet. I will figure that out, hopefully. So let's continue on. Yeah, Kevin, I figured that. I'm slow, but I do figure things out. So I'll figure out what I need to figure out. If it's doable, I will figure it out. Italian, hello, do the 5 high fives to you too. Welcome. Big shout out to Italian Ak. Thank you for coming by. I am so grateful. Laura, thank you for doing the thumbsuck for my premiere. I hope you guys see it. I am studying Tagalog, and that is my most recent Tagalog lesson, which will be in my premiere in about, I think it's 9 hours. Let's see. Yeah, 10 hours or so. Somewhere around there. So it's my cam settings. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, cam. Oh, you are correct. Let's see if that makes a difference. I did not see it, but I didn't see it all the way. So we just reset that, and guys, let me know if that made a difference. It looks different on my StreamYard now. There's a little more clear and color. So it's giving me more HD, I think. So let me know if that is the case. Who wants to come up and help me out? Because I know it makes some of the larger live streamers, they like to have people helping them out, and then it makes everything more interesting. Unless you want me to play that song again. I don't feel like playing any other songs. I need to work on that. It did sound wonderful in the video, but I was all warmed up, and I didn't really edit that. I did cut it short, so that's the edit. I made it shorter. The practice was the video was long, so I didn't want the whole thing on there. So I did make it short for my YouTube video, but I didn't I didn't splice anything and change anything very much, really. I just made one cut near the end because I didn't want that to keep taking too long to get to the end. So, hello, Itajian. Thank you. I don't know if you missed that. I just played the guitar for a couple of minutes. I could do that again if you missed it. That's it. Yes. R.S. Chavez, thank you. You gave me some ideas on one or two of your videos about doing things, and I thought I should know that. It's not a secret, but it's just something we don't think about. So, like going incognito. All your browsers have an incognito, which means the cookies don't see you or something. I don't technically know how to explain that, but you can't be tracked by cookies, I think, or I know there's a better way to explain that, and then you can help yourself with watch hours, I guess. That's the theory. I don't know if that's doing any good for anyone, but it sounds like a good idea. We could find out from people who are more expert than you and I and find out if that's really makes a difference. But I think real people make a real difference. So that's what I'm trying to do. And all of our circle of friends here in the my mind just went blank. Someone help me out here. The families, I'm embarrassed because they're trying to get families together. There's Langa and there's Wagan and there's a few other families. Many of them have some, and I think a lot of you are Filipino, and you have some English-speaking friends, and it's one big family now, and they're trying to get everyone together. And it is family, but they're just making more of a push for that. And thank you guys. And that was so much help. I can't do it alone. That's why I've got the link up there. I'm going to drop the link again because I've pinned my premiere on the top. So that is up there. Hope you guys check that out. It's in about 9 or 10 hours. Italian, thanks for coming by. I don't know if anyone has time to come up here. We could do that. You don't have to sing or anything. I know I sing, and I sang with Song for Anna. I want to give her a plug. I sang 3 songs. I did one song twice. I didn't even think about it. I just did it again, and then I realized I did it twice. But that was yesterday. But I don't sing that much, but I did it. I guess it's fun. Milet Kubangbang, thank you for stopping by. Megalev, shout out to you. I am fine, I think. I've had some coffee. I could always use another cup of coffee. It's still morning time here. Still a little bit, one more. It's only 10:55 a.m. here. It's a 12-hour difference between here. I'm near Boston. I'm not in Boston. I'm outside Boston, just to the north. And that's the Boston time zone. It's 12 hours difference from Manila and Hong Kong. Jason Ken, thank you. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. If you drop your link, it's going to take me a minute to give you a jacket, but if you can do that if you like. Or you can here's the better idea. Make a comment on one of my videos on my premiere, and then I will return to you fairly soon. I will come back. I will take care of everyone that is my friend who helps take care of me. That's my motto. A blessed good morning to you also, Millet. Thank you very much. I know Millet has a nice channel. People say it's a wonderful channel. I will say it's a nice channel. I also like it so very much. So guys, feel free to drop your links or something so that everyone can connect with you. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. My name also is Jason. Mike is short for Jason. I was DJ Jason back in the day. I was a DJ. One of my videos shows the vintage DJ booth with a vintage record playing. Wasn't it, it's a well-known jam, but they obviously it's a DJ version of that jam, and you can check that out in my videos. It's called Vintage DJ Booth. So it's only a 2-minute video. It's demonetized because it's a copyrighted song, but that's fine. I just wanted to do that to show the booth, and that is a classic. It's a 70s control room. It was a sound studio for some Boston area rock groups that used it. It wasn't, they didn't own the sound studio, but they used it. So groups like Aerosmith and Jay Giles were two of the clients. They probably had several. It's west of Boston. They probably had several clients back in these mid to late 70s. So, and it's petrifying. The sound system's over 45 years old. So not the sound system. It has speakers built into a rock wall, and they're starting to crumble because they're made of soft rubber. It's a foam rubber, and foam rubber begins to dry after 3 or 4 decades. And but they're still there. You can see that video. It's Vintage DJ Booth on my Vintage DJ Booth / control room or something. I'm not looking at my channel, but it's something like that. Yeah, you know, the littlest thing. I looked at that setting, but I didn't think it needed to be changed, and then I didn't look again. So thank you for helping me with that. Just it's the little things that with technology that make a difference. High five, Italian. Thanks for hanging out. I might play another song. I'm not going to play another song. I might just continue that jam because that's what I've been doing lately. I'm working on something else for a short video, but I'm not going to play that yet because it's something that needs to be perfect, and I am almost there with that one. And I don't know. It's an easy. The song seems easy and it looks easy on paper, but there's just a tricky triad in there that it's ringing. The strings ring out on the guitar. That the important thing is to know how to shut up the notes that you don't want. And that's very important on guitar, very important. So what did I just do? Mel Salvador, make a love shout out. Thank you for setting on my premiere. I know you would like it, and make a comment after you watch it and help me grow. Sometimes the harsh comments, I got a harsh comment on one of my early guitar videos before I did the correct practice. And it just made me wake up and work harder. And that's where I am today, because thanks to that. I am grateful for that gentleman. He has a guitar teaching channel. I'm trying to think of where he is. I don't know if he's in Jamaica or the southern United States. I'm not sure. But sometimes your tough teachers are your best teachers, and that's what he did. He gave me some tough comments on my. He said he liked my energy, but I needed to work harder on scales and things like that and vibrato. So that's what I've started doing. That was months ago. So I'm grateful for a difficult comment, and it was a long comment, and he was helping me out. Bon dia, merry family, Pink. Bon dia to you. I think that is Portuguese. I'm not sure, but bon dia or bon dia. Not sure how they pronounce that. I don't know if it's bon dia or bon dia. You could help me out if I said that right. Let me know. Tamaka R.S. Chavez. Tamaka. Yes, Tamaka. You are right. Bon dia, amigo. Thank you, Mary family. Mega love shout out. I pinned my premiere at the top. If you guys would be so kind as to give that a thumbs up and make a comment, I will connect with you. And possibly you will like that video. Troy Casey, hello to you. Hello, Sir J. Mike. I love the way Filipinos say that. Hello, Sir J. Mike. It's like a song. That's one of the great things. If you're not in the or from the Philippines, if you've never been there, I know a lot of my connections are Filipino. But if you're like me from America and you've never been in the Philippines, that's what happens. They sing your name. It's just so kind. It just feels kind. And so many Filipinos have been helpful to me. Where's the wig? Judy, I'm going to put the wig up. Thanks for reminding me. I'm just checking to see how far behind I am on the comments. So, oops, where did I go? Yep, I'm falling behind again because I'm rambling. But where is the wig? It's here. Oh, it's right over there. I'm going to put that on. I need to take a quick break and then I will come back with that wig on. But if you guys will stick with me, I will come back and play that jam again because I need more work on that jam. That is a beautiful backing track. It's short, but I have it on loop. Good for me. And I'm going to do that again. And I hope that was the right mix of guitar and volume for that sound. I hope. I'll just catch up with the messages before I need to take like a 90-second break, and I will be right back. I won't go off cam. I will put that song on, that backing track. It's not a song yet. I have no rights to do vocals and make a song out of that, but I can use it inside my chat stream, they say, as long as it's not the main event. I can't use it as the main event with vocals and guitar. I cannot do that. So, but if I just use it inside the track, it's what is it? It's free copyright, but I have no right to use it for my own song, which I'm not doing that anyway. I'm just jamming with it. So it's okay to jam. But I cannot make a recording and then put it on iTunes. That's what they say. Troy Casey, thank you for staying. I'll be right back with the costume and that backing track, and I will jam with that again for another few minutes. I just need a 90-second break. Yes, it is the CR. I need the CR real quick. I'm full of coffee. I'm just going to try to catch up to some of these. Judy, I am connected with Jack. I have seen. I've seen at least one of his guitar videos, two actually. So, and I've been actually on a live stream with him talking. So I do know Jack. Jack says that he is just a guitarist. His videos are excellent. What I do in some of my videos, some of them are just the performance. I did a video, I think it was yesterday or about a day and a half ago, where I am showing my practice. And I say that a lot because I haven't been playing very long. One of my comments was, that's not a practice, it's a performance. But yesterday I did my practice where I'm starting off on a scale, and then I do something, and then I break into a jam, and then I finish with my eyes closed. So go see that, finishing with my eyes closed. That's the first time I've ever done that. It's 30 seconds, but 30 seconds listening to a solo or playing a solo is quite a long time. So I'm just running through some of the comments here. Go ahead and feel free to drop links and connect, guys. I don't have time. If you don't have a blue jacket, I will have to do that later. I don't have time right this second to go because I'm using StreamYard, and I'll have to go back into the slow. I have slow mode on my YouTube side, and I need to go there to find you and give you a jacket. I think most of you know how that works. I don't know if you all use StreamYard though, but I will be back 90 seconds. Let me put that jam back on, and I'll be back in just a few seconds.
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
Okay. Shut that guitar off. That has a ring if you don't turn that knob. So, okay, the video is not like that. The video is cut short um, to put it within reason. That went on, and I don't know how long that went, but let's see where I stopped off. That was get rid of these dark glasses. That was about 8 or 9 minutes, right? Somebody let me know if that's not right. Or maybe it was 8 or 9 minutes since the last message that I highlighted. Maybe that was it. So I can read with those sunglasses, but I don't have enough light, so I gotta put the glasses on. And now, where was I with the messages? Okay, there I am. Let's see, Kevin, big hugs. Thank you guys for hanging out. I still have a few people in the room. 4 million to be exact. 4,000. I should say 4,000. That's more realistic. I don't get 1 million viewers. So let me change these. I have all sorts of reading glasses and shades, and I could put my funny shades on, but I'll do that next. Thank you. Thank you. Better than my normal old-looking self. Anyway, I don't know if I look younger or older with this long hair. Someone said I look like Ozzy Osbourne. I said, thanks a lot. I thought it was more like Jimmy Page, but have you seen him lately? Gene Simmons. Oh, the guy from Kiss. Yeah, Gene and Ozzy. They're two different guys, but they fit the same description. They got the long, frizzy, dark hair and maybe glasses or whatever. Yeah, I get it. 70s and 80s guitar players. So, RS, is that Judy Fisher's link, or I'm assuming that is. Yeah, guys, go connect with Judy's link. I guess RS is putting that down. That's fine. That's a nice hair. Yeah, I started growing my hair again, and then I remembered before it gets long, you need a haircut because it doesn't look good. So and it's months and months of that in between. It's too long to be short, but it's not really long enough, and it doesn't look right. And so all the old pictures from the 70s and early 80s that you see men with long hair, they're trying to grow their hair, but they never really grew it long enough. So thank you, RS. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Hopefully I remember who my friends are. Just keep showing up. You'll be my friend. Yeah, let's see. How far behind am I? 11th. Oh, I'm still like 7 or 8 minutes behind on the chat. You need to go to bed. Good night, RS. Thank you for coming by. Always a good friend. That's what friends are for. I understand. I can't stay up for those late night. It's afternoon time in the Philippines. I can't stay up for those. I need, because I'm up early and I need sleep sooner, or at some point I need sleep. So let's see if I can catch up with these messages. I couldn't imagine if I had like 100 people on here. There was a guy, Gio, from the Philippines. Gio in the Philippines. He's an expat, speaks English. He had 400 people on his live stream the other day, a few days ago. And I didn't even bother to chat. I said hello, and that was it. 400. He was sitting there going, I don't know if I can keep up with this, with all the chats. And he was running through them real quick like this. Just running through them. But that's hard. You got to stay on your live stream a long time when there's that many people. Not everyone's chatting. Some people are watching for the first or second time. They don't really have much to say. Some people are watching without being logged in. So you can't chat if you do that. You can't chat, you can't give thumbs up. So, but I'm sure a lot of people do that. So, good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Looks like people are logging in. Fatsville, shout out. Hello to you. I don't know if you just missed my solo. It went on for a while, so I'm going to take a break. But I love that jam track. I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm practicing something for a short video. It's not a long jam, but it's something that I don't want to give away too much. It's not too long, but it's well known and it needs to be perfect. It looks easy on paper, but it's giving me a little tricky triad in there, and so I'm having trouble muting. I'm muting, but then there's one other little step that I'm missing. So it sounds good, but it does. I want it to. It needs to sound perfect. So, or else nobody will like it. So it's just one of those. It's one of those public domain songs that everybody knows. So some people say it's not a song, but it is. So what else do I have? What else you got? What else you got, sucker? In my southern United States accent. What else you got? I did a New York accent the other day, but it was spur of the moment. I can't do it again. It was because I was in a mood, and I gotta get in a mood, and sometimes back and forth banter can get me in a mood, and I'm sure that some people understand what that means, but and like you see people on TV that they can just do it. Yeah, here's my famous guy impersonation, and then they do another here's my second famous guy impersonation, and then they go right down the list, and that's not me. I'm not really. I'm not in that mindset yet. I'm not really an impersonator, I guess. Okay, Judy, taking a tasty break. Does that mean lunch? It's almost lunchtime. Yeah, it could be lunchtime around here. It's 11:30 in the morning. I know some of you guys have work tomorrow over in the Philippines. If you don't have work tomorrow, you can stay up and hang out. So I don't know. We've been broadcasting about an hour and 12 minutes. I don't know. I didn't schedule how long this was going to be. I know some of you schedule for an hour live stream, and then it's hard to get off when you have the exact time because people are there and it's hard to say bye. I don't know how they do it, and then they have to go to sleep for work or whatever it is. I'm tired from work. I need to get my sleep for work. This is your job. If you're running a channel on YouTube, this is your job. Where's my microphone? Why didn't somebody say that I didn't have my microphone on? It's fine with the guitar because it's been a while since I stopped playing. It's fine with the guitar because it can pick up the noise. I don't know. I had the microphone in a different place. So someone let me know. If you're still here, let me know if that last jam was picked up well by the mic. Because I have this, so I'm still like going crazy with the setup, with the audio setup. Maybe I'll take this time to see if I can do something with the audio. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna keep that there. For now, I think. I hope I didn't accidentally change that. So I will keep that. I don't want to change too much because it seems to be working. So, Fats Phil, thanks for hanging out. I think I gave you a shout out already, but thanks for hanging out. It's good to see new friends. Okay, I'll see you in a few if I'm still here. I'm not sure where to go here now. I have people in the building, and I have no private. This is not a private room. This is wide open, so not sure who might show up that will disrupt me. The young kids, they want to be the center of attention. So that could happen. And sometimes they have a mindset. Fix my hair now that I can use this as a mirror. That is in my eyes, and I gotta fix that. I remember when I had my hair was actually had real long hair, like my real hair was long, like this, even a little longer, but it was about like this back in the day. And I remember playing, because I was a basketball player, among other things. I remember playing on a hot, sunny day on the outdoor courts in the basketball mecca of Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'm going to give Cambridge a shout out, even though I wouldn't want to live there anymore because of the politics, the absurdness of it all. But that's a different story. It was, I don't know if it still is a basketball city. I think the city parks and recreation department, I think they dismantled all the outdoor basketball courts, which was a shame because Patrick Ewing came from Cambridge. There were one or two other pros who came from Cambridge, but Patrick Ewing is a Hall of Famer. And the thing is that Patrick is from Jamaica. He's a black man. And there was a lot of basketball. And there's a movie called White Men Can't Jump with Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. And it was a funny movie. And they showed how the white man could jump and could play. They always said Larry Bird can't jump and he can't run, but he's a world champion. And one of his world titles came in one of the last minute plays. He actually did a one-handed dunk over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And when you saw that, you said, I thought white men couldn't do that. And then when they asked him after the game, he said, well, I don't have too much of that in me, so I had to save it for last. He was a wise guy with his words. And but all of his opponents always said, Larry was a trash talker, but Larry didn't say what he couldn't do. Larry could do it, and that's why I like him. So that's what real men say. And but Larry was not from Cambridge. Larry's from Indiana. But all I'm saying is that Indiana is a basketball, maybe the founding land of basketball in America. Indiana is basketball haven. But Cambridge, the city of Cambridge, Massachusetts, I know years ago, everyone played basketball. So where was I going with that? So I had long hair playing in the hot weather, and I had to have a headband, like a sweatband, to put it around my head because my hair was sweaty and it was in my eyes and I couldn't see. And I'm trying to play basketball with taller guys. I know in the Philippines I'm fairly tall, but in America, everyone's tall. So I'm just an average guy in America. In the Philippines, though, that's why I like going in the mall, because I'm not the tallest person in the Philippines, but there are Filipinos taller than me, just not a lot of them. So on average, I'm a fairly tall, and so when I'm in one of the mega mall, I always talk about mega mall. I feel taller than I usually am. Rena Roberts, elves. No, well, I don't know. I didn't say that, you did. But yeah, I wasn't an elf here. When growing up in school, I was very short. I kneeled down for the class picture. No, I didn't. But I was the same height as one of the guys who did. But I grew 7.5 inches between sophomore and junior year in high school. In 1 year, I grew 7.5 inches, and I didn't even know it. I went from being almost the shortest kid in class in the 8th grade to touching the rim 10 feet in the air in basketball. Now, I'm not really that tall, but I had to jump. I had to have a running jump to do that. So, Rob Suave, thanks for stopping in. I know I'm a couple of minutes behind because I stopped to talk, but thank you, dude. Ugly is good. The girls are saying otherwise, but that's cool. Some say Ozzy, some say Gene Simmons. I thought it was Jimmy Page, but I'm not exactly Jimmy Page on guitar, and I'm going to do that in a few minutes. Maybe I'll do it now. Should I do it now? I better do it now. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to duplicate that performance. I know Keith Richards said, and I saw one of his videos, and someone asked him, do you know right before you play what you're going to do? And he goes, of course not. He said, it can never be the same way twice. Now, everyone knows what key the song is and what kind of a tempo it is and what beat it has. That's relatively the same. That's pretty much the same. The drummer could speed it up a little, or he could slow it down a tad, but so you know what key it's in. Okay, this song, these three chords are there. I'm gonna use G major, and but that can still be different. You could slip and slide to in a different way of doing that, and still make it sound similar, almost the same. And people in the crowd will go, "Hey, it was great tonight." I wonder why it was great tonight and not last night. Well, last night I didn't quite have that same feel. And that's what they mean when they say I play what I feel. Yeah, Rob, I cut my hair, so I got to put the wig in to get the long hair look again. So, yeah, at one time back in the day, I had really long hair. And then 2 months ago, it was starting to get long again, not this long, but it was starting to like go over my ears, and it didn't look good. So I decided to cut it, and so that's why I'm back. Because I said to myself, I don't need the wig now. My hair's getting long, and I thought, yeah, I won't need the wig. And then it was like 5 or 6 months without cutting my hair, and then I said, no, it doesn't look good, so I cut my hair. So these things happen. It's not easy to grow your hair. Once it gets long, it's easy. You just keep letting it stay long, and it takes a long time. When you're a kid, what was I, 18? So, but I started letting it grow when I was 16. So when I'm 18, it's like, wow, my hair's long now. That's 2 years or close to it. So, that's how long it takes. So see a girl with hair down to her rear end, she has almost never cut her hair. And it looks so good, doesn't it, guys? I know. Back, Judy, welcome back. I'm going to do that jam again, and I hope my hand didn't get cold, because my hands get cold, especially here. I'm in the loft. I'm in southern New Hampshire, so it's not really warm out. Winter's gone. Thank God winter's gone. Just want to praise God for that. And but it's still on the cool side. For those of you in Philippines, it's like Baguio. It's a little cold, like in the morning, like a February morning. It's not hot yet, so it'll get hot in a couple of months here, and then it'll get really hot. So, but I'm caught up. There's still a few of you in the house. I'm going to do that jam again, and hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I'm still in the groove. It's hard to just keep playing, especially the guitar. You don't see them do solos all night long. If you isolate on the guitar player, it's not all soloing. I mean, unless it's vintage Jimmy Page, you get the 3-man group. I have seen some of those guys. Jeff Beck, he's excellent. His show maybe goes a little more than, when I saw him, it went a little more than an hour. And he was excellent. And if I see him now, I say, it doesn't even compare. He's so much better than that now. But it's not really melodic music. He does the voicings for A Day in the Life by the Beatles on guitar, and it's tremendous. I can do a little riff. How does that go? but I can't play that whole song because I haven't. That it looks easy on paper, but it's one of those. It moves around up, and I don't even remember if that's in the G scale, but can't remember if that's G or natural or A. But I have to double check. But I haven't memorized that whole song, so it's hard to play. If I'm looking at the chart, I can play along, but then the train leaves the station and I fall behind, so I can't keep up with that because I haven't worked on it enough. So I am a new guitarist. I've been playing for about half a year. So, but I'm going to try to do a jam track now in a second. Had a little brain freeze right there. I know where that note is, and then I just lost my place. So I need to practice that a little bit more too. The next to last note, and now I'm sitting here going, how did I forget that? That's why I like to just do a jam like this, and I'm gonna do that again. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you like this one.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay, believe it or not, I've got the mic on my neck. I don't know if the background was picking up well enough on that. If you guys could let me know, so I will remember that for the future. I'm trying to figure out how to get everything just right on the visual and audio. Thanks to RS Chavez, I figured out the cameras. I have two cameras, but I was trying to use the one that wasn't in use. So I had it on standby, and I didn't realize why that it was on standby. But one of you guys helped me figure that out. So, hairs in my eyes. So let's see, what have I missed? Yeah, I don't know if Rob is serious or what, but hey, that's what everyone says. Megalev shout out. I can't see. Rams Atagak. Welcome. How are you, sir? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. So I'm 5 minutes behind on the sorry about that, but it is what it is, I guess. Tamzak, Margie, Olvida. Margie, thank you for stopping by. If you're still in the room, I'm very grateful. So, and guys, if you haven't already heard me, the link to my premiere is pinned at the top, and that is I'm a student of learning Tagalog language, and it's tonight. It's tonight here, but it's in about 7 or 8 hours. It's in. What time is it now? It's 12. So 8:04. It's in about 8 or 9 hours. So it's in between 8 hours and 9 hours. My premiere and it's just showing me language learning. It's not a guitar video. So but those are the things I do, and I have to study for that. And it's actually harder to do that. It's not just a camera on me studying. I have to put in the text for that. I have to write the text, and then I have to record the video, and then I have to put in the dynamic text, and that's one step for each phrase. So I'm doing phrases, so that in the video there are 35 phrases or 36, right around there. So Rob, I think I mentioned that I'm in southern New Hampshire. It's near Boston. I'm about 46 miles from Boston. So but I've been to the Philippines 7 times. Trip number 8 was canceled due to the pandemic panic. So I'm waiting for the Philippines to open up travel. Yeah, some of my favorite YouTubers play acoustic guitar and they sing. Some of them are Filipino. I love their music. So, but not all of us can do everything. I can't do everything, and I can't do country roads like John Denver. My cousin can do that. He actually does that very well. But I just do what I do, Rob. I picked a spot where I could get started, and then I'm working on that. And I will branch out, and we'll see where that goes in time. So I'm trying to remain humble. I know that there's too much good music out there. There's so much, I will never be able to listen to all of it. Let's go with the latest comments. So you guys, hi Margie. Again, thank you for hanging out. Judy, you're back. Thanks for coming back, Judy. This is wonderful. I am very, very grateful. He was not a very nice guy. I don't, if he's still here, I'm grateful that he's hanging out. I make it clear that I've only been playing guitar for a few months. Now, I think I might have been in my second, let's see, June, July. For 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 months, I was posting maybe 2 or 3 videos a month for maybe 2 or 3 months. And it was more than I'd ever done. And I was starting to do jam tracks, and I thought, well, my blues wasn't very good. My licks weren't good at all, but some of the right notes. I was hitting some of the right notes in the pentatonic scale, the what they call the guitar heat map. So, but I wasn't doing anything special. So one day I decided, let me try something in a different key, and it was a mellow song. It was like a soulful, mellow backing track, and I played. It got a lot of views because I put the title Mellow Soulful, and I guess people search for that. And for some reason, the algorithms, when you upload, they record what it is, and it matches with people that like and give thumbs up for things. And for some reason, YouTube was showing it to more viewers. And when I look at that, I think, well, that's not very good. But I did another one that's getting a large percentage of thumbs up to views. And I remembered, when I see it, I think, it does sound good. But when I made the video, I was thinking in my mind, this is not very good. But when I play it back, I was trying to be very basic, just making sure I was hitting notes. And they demonetized 2 chunks of that song. And I thought, that was a lousy practice. And I'm not trying to copy a real song. I was just jamming. So I replied to them, but I had to reply twice, once for each claim. The first claim was for BMI, the big, well-known copyright company. They own, don't quote me on this, but I'm going to say, they own large, famous groups like I don't know if it's the Eagles or some of those types of groups. They won't let you put their music out there, but they let go of the claim right away. And then the other one took the full 30 days. They never replied, so I won that by default. Hi, Sean Uber. I'm talking about the 2 claims. Thanks for stopping by. I'm talking about the 2 claims that were made on my song Pop Guitar Solo. I was wearing this wig. When I recorded, I thought, I suck today, but what I did, I edited out the beginning and then I spliced 2 parts together, and I made it 3.5 minutes. I made it like a regular length song. I just cut out the beginning and the end, and then I spliced a piece in the middle. I only edited in the middle. Because I wanted to end, and then I wanted to begin again and then end. So that's the only reason I edited, just to make it shorter and get rid of a lot of junk. So but I remember thinking, I'm not very good today, but maybe I have like a minute and a half that's pretty good here and here. And then I put it together and I had to just figure out, well, where was I when I picked up and ended up, and it wasn't too bad of a splice. And it's getting a lot of thumbs up. It's 2 months, not even 2 months. It's less than 2 months. And it's getting a lot of thumbs up. It's pop guitar video or pop guitar solo. It's only got 550 views, but there's like over 100 thumbs up or something like that. It's like crazy. And when I listen to it, I think it doesn't sound bad, but I was having all kinds of problems. My guitar wasn't loud enough for the jam track, but somebody said that the jam track should be louder anyway. So it was working in my favor. And then for some reason, it just came out good, even though I thought it was terrible. So I decided to make a video with practice was going badly, but it ends with me going 30 seconds with my eyes closed, which I never did before. I was practicing off camera and I did it and I went, hey, I could do that. And I didn't, because when you see me, I'm not looking at my guitar. I'm looking at at the sheet music. So, but I'm not copying a song. I'm not doing that. I'm looking at scales. And I'm not playing the scale. It's just so I know where my hands need to be. Is what that is. What key I'm in, that helps. It doesn't tell me what to play. It just says what I can play. And then what you can play and what you play is two different things. So, or not so exact. That's what I do. And so I'm not looking at my hands. So I thought, well, okay, I need to know where my hands are. So occasionally a guitar player will look just to make sure he's in the right position. Because if you're moving, like when I moved, I don't know if you saw that, Sean, I just played a jam track. I was moving way up past the 12 fret to 15, so and 17. So I had to make sure my hands were in the right place because the frets get small down there and you got to be more precise. That's why guitar players don't do that. You need to be more and more precise down, and only the best guys can live down there. So thanks for stopping in, Sean. I hope you saw that. I don't know how good that, somebody said it wasn't good, but actually I think it was okay. So I appreciate acoustic songs. I love, a lot of my friends on YouTube are acoustic guitar players. They sing. Patrick is one of them. Itadianak is another. There's a couple of other guys in the Philippines too, and I just off the top of my head don't remember their names. But I've told them, I've watched their videos and said, you guys are good. I like it. You're not John Denver, but I like it. It's the next best thing. Not everyone. You don't have to be John Denver to play country roads. It's if you make it sound okay, it's good because it's great. It's a great number. It's a great piece of music. So let me run through the comments a little bit more. Sean and Judy know each other. That's what we're doing. Sean, have you been hearing about the family? I forget exactly what they're calling that. My mind's gone blank and I still haven't. I know a lot of our YouTube friends were talking about that and trying to get started with the big family. The family of families, and I forget exactly how they word that. Hi, Shay Balois, Balwa, Shay Balwa, or Shy. I don't know how you say that. Shy or Shay Balwa. Thank you for doing the Tumsuck. My premiere, guys, is pinned at the top. It's later in American time. It's later tonight, about 8. I think it's 8:45. Go ahead and set that reminder and take a look at that. It's I'm learning Tagalog, and you can see me speaking 2 languages right there. I'm learning phrases. I've learned some grammar. It's not the technical stuff. Grammar is very boring, but you see me doing the phrases, and that's a little more interesting. So it takes a while to do the dynamic text on that. There's just a lot of technical work to make those videos. School at home, got to be hard. Judy, that makes sense, but I'm not sure who you're saying that to. Yeah, Sean. Like I've said, 8 months ago I started putting videos on YouTube. I was not building my channel. I just wanted it to show it to friends and family. Hey, here's what, and keep a record of it. And then over the years, it's been hard to save files, pictures especially, in short videos. And so I wanted to save my 3, 4, 5 minute videos so I could keep a record of it. And then a couple of people started encouraging me to build my channel. So, and then someone said, hey, why don't you go live and play? And that would be interesting. So I thought, well, I'm not ready to go live yet because I'm still, and then what I did was I linked myself to a YouTube teacher, a guitar instructor, a black man, as a matter of fact, because I thought he was interesting. And I asked him I said, you know what, I did this. Comment and let me know what you think of it. And he was a little harsh. He said, I like your energy, but you need to do this, that, the other. He made like a bullet point list of the things I need to work on. And I thought, well, I'm doing that, but I haven't really buckled down to do it enough. So he steered me in the right direction, and I worked hard. He said one of the things he said was to work hard on the major scales for 2 months, 1 hour per day. So I started off 1 to 2 hours per day, but then now it's back down to about an hour a day. And you will improve and start to sound like a pro. So I don't know what that troll was doing. I'm not Steve Vai. I have stories about Steve Vai. Those are the people I learned from. And Carlos Santana. I learned from them. But obviously I'm not Carlos. Carlos has been perfecting that song, Oye Como Va, for 45 years. He probably was perfecting it for a few years before he ever showed it in concert or on a record. And I've only been trying it for a couple of months. But I'm not trying to copy that. I can't do that. I'm not ready. You know, these guys have musical training background. They're formal training, I guess. Thank you, Shay. Let's see. I am a couple of minutes behind, not too far. Sean, thank you for hanging out, Shay. Thank you. I am grateful for everyone that stops in and hangs out, even for the trolls. You know, if you say something, you say something. You're free to post unless you get blocked by YouTube, but there's no need to do that just now. I'm grateful that I stopped in to listen. I'm not Carlos Santana. If you're looking for that, you're on the wrong page. But thanks for showing up. I'm someone that's trying to learn. So put yourself in my shoes. Where were you? I'm humble. I'm not bragging. I just hope somebody thinks it's not bad. Right, Judy Fisher? I'm glad you guys know each other. Hey, feel free to drop your link. If you don't have a jacket, just send me a comment. I'll give you a jacket later, and then when you come back, you'll have a jacket. Okay? Does that make sense? If you make a comment and say that you don't have a jacket, I will go in and give you a jacket. Okay? So, guys, thank you for coming by. I did that number 2 or 3 times, so I won't do that again on the live stream. Sean, I'm working on something else, but what I'm doing is my plate is full. I'm trying to do too much in that, so one thing cuts into the time I need for another. So, like going live and then just being in the chat for other people's live or going on stage for other people's live streams is cutting into my practice time. That's practice time for learning the other language, Tagalog, Filipino, and also for my guitar practice. So everything I do cuts into the practice time for everything else. So it's just hard to do everything, and that's where I am. So I will always remain humble on guitar, and I just hope that somebody sees it for what it is. Somebody who is getting a little improvement each time he plays. So it's hard when people are watching. It's hard because I'm trying to make sure my wires are all in the right place and the sound is right, and the lighting is right, the hair is right, and then when you're trying to worry about everything, your hands get sweaty, and then oh no, I can't play with my hands are like sweaty. I can't play. So, and then I do it anyway. So, I remember Steve Vai saying one time, Sean, if you're still here, Steve Vai does a video where he's answering questions. And he said, I had an audition for Frank Zappa and I was puking all over myself. I don't know if you heard me say that story. Yeah, see, Sean, you're in the same boat as me. When I started, I had like 25, maybe 30 or 40 subscribers, and I saw Rob Retvet, and I went, well, he's in the same boat as me. He's only got like 40 or 50 subscribers, if that. And I went, this is nice, so we'll grow together. And then I heard him talking about Hard Luck Survival. And then it took me a while, but then I found out Rocky Mountain High, Rob Retvet, Fire Tender, USA, whatever that is. They're all building one channel called Hard Luck Survivor. And I thought, well, they only have one video. How do they have 799 subscribers? And I thought, well, good for them. Because, and then I realized it's them. But first I realized it was Rob Retvet. Then I realized it was Rob Retvet and Rocky Mountain High. Then I realized it's three of them. Then I realized it's a family. And then I realized that they haven't even gotten started on their survival videos, which is what they really intend to do. But they're entertaining us, and we're learning about who they are. And now they have 5,000 subscribers. And it's only been 2 months. And I went from 23 on Christmas to 6. I don't know if I'm 625, right around there. It goes up and down, 622, 625. YouTube is keeping everyone in check who's under 1,000. They're keeping us in check, Sean. So I guess some people have a second account and a third. Who knows how many? So the ones with too many, YouTube is watching that, and they won't allow that. But if you go over 1,000, if they verify that you're over 1,000, then I presume that they stop like worrying about that, because you don't get any bonuses for having 5,000 or 10,000. That's so, but 1,000 is the that's the threshold. So there's no reason for YouTube to worry about 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So that's what happens. And they get the big live streamers to promote them, so which I can't really do that. I'll give them a super chat, get some new. We're training dogs back there, so someone's saying stop, don't do that. So the dogs we have pit bulls, so you don't want to get too angry with pit bulls. They need you to be kind. They don't hurt you. They bark and growl and they chew bones, but you just don't get your fingers in the way when they're chewing a bone. Yep. So it's distracting me though. So yeah, the channel size. So 5,000 is as good as 1,100. They say a big YouTuber who YouTube lets them. They show the content creators that these guys know what they're doing, and they say it's harder to reach 1,000 than it is for the next 9,000. So 1,001 to 9,999 are easier than 1 through 999. What? Yeah, well, she'll grow up. She's still a puppy. Yeah, but she's what, 9 months old? Yeah, so yeah, we get an 8-9 month old pit bull. She's acting like a baby because her mother had 8 more babies. So she is raising and breeding and selling pit bulls. So they're great dogs. They're misunderstood dogs. There's a lot of untruths going. I mean, any dog, a Chihuahua, any lap dog can bite you and be nasty. The pit bulls, if you're a burglar and you break into a house with a pit bull, the dogs they might growl and bark to find out who you are, but they're going to want to play with you, and they will play with you especially if you show them a rope, they'll want to like bite on the rope, and then they'll like play tug of war with you. And when you leave, they'll wonder why you're leaving. It's like, don't leave me. I want to play. So especially if you have a treat, a little piece of like dry liver, or we don't feed them cooked meat, but they'll eat almost anything. Especially if you have like a chewy toy or something, they'll just get that in their mouth and they'll play tug of war with you. They don't care. They're misunderstood. But if they're playing with something with their mouth, don't get your hand in the way, because they'll bite you, but they're not biting you because they're mad. They're biting you because they're trying to get a hold of what it is, whatever they had their mouth on in the first place. That's what pit bulls are doing. They don't realize they're biting you. They think they're just trying to get a hold. They don't have hands, so they're trying to get a hold of what they were already biting, and they're trying to get another hold of it. And that's why people get bit. If you're trying to intimidate them, they might lash out. I don't know, because we don't do that, so I haven't seen that. So yeah, everyone has been very encouraging about live streaming. I wasn't sure what to do. I know I do things. I'm doing language videos and some guitar videos. I'm not showing too much of my learning. Doesn't sound good on guitar, so it's hard. I did show my practice, a video that it says practice is not going well, but I finished with my eyes closed. But when I look at that, I say, well, that's not that bad. It's just boring, because there's no backing track or anything. And then I use a backing track right at the end, and then that's okay. And I encourage you all to check that out. So because it is pretty good at the end. So sometimes people look at the beginning and they say, oh, this sucks, I'm not watching it. And then they don't see the good part. So but I purposely wanted to do that. I wasn't going to post it at all, and then I found a way to do that. Oops. Andeng49, hello. Did I say that right? Andeng, thank you for coming. Team Margie, is it Margie Alvida? If it is, I'm grateful. Thank you for coming by. And I've been on for 2 hours now. It's coming up on 2 hours, so I don't know how much longer I will be on, but thanks for coming by. Sean, there's a way to switch the parameters on that. It defaults to 28 days. There's a way to change that to see your all-time watch time. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there is. So my all-time watch time, for the year, because they're measuring you by the year. It'll default to 28 days just so you can get an idea of how you're doing lately. But because a lot of people are worried about, well, how did I do in this past month? So especially the channels are already monetized. But I know it defaults to that. And then I looked back and said, okay, you can get 2021, you can get 2020, you can get the previous 12 months, we can get all time. So, or I think something like that. So I'm pretty sure you can see that. If you go to your dashboard, you can see on, let me go to my dashboard. Go to your channel, and then go to manage channel, and then it's loading in. Yeah, figures. So my internet's getting too much use right at the moment, so that's not. So you go to channel customization, and then on the left, you'll get a menu, and then you go down to monetization, and you click that. And depending on how fast your internet is, it'll say grow with YouTube, and then you scroll down, it'll tell you your total authentic number of subscribers. I have 628. It'll tell you 1,000 required, and then it'll say 408 public watch hours, 4,000. So I need 10 times. So I need more watch hours. And now I'm finding out that my live stream is giving me more watch hours. Now it's not live. That is not a live reading. So if I had 2 hours with 20 people, that's 40 hours. They didn't all watch an hour. They were watching an average of 12 minutes each on my last video. So that would add a few more watch hours, so you get them more quickly. If I do a 3-minute song, it would take 1 million views to get that. So, or 100,000, whatever. I didn't do the math, so I'm just using numbers. So, but that's telling me my my watch hours for whatever the requirement is, and I think it's a year. So it's telling me the requirement for the year. So it's 408 public watch. Public watch hour means if you do like a TikTok with a song that will demonetize that video, that won't count. So that's counting for somebody else. The original artist is getting counted for that. So or whoever has the copyright is getting counted on YouTube. They'll likely have a YouTube channel. So that's how that works. And I don't know much, but I do know that. Judy, thank you for hanging out. I think I got a fan, and I will. If you have any suggestions, let me know, because you're one of my top viewing fans, and I'm grateful that you're hanging out. And I know other people are having coffee and chat right now, and I'm missing them. I am over 2 hours right now. I just hit 2 hours, so I just got a copyright claim. How worried should I be? I can always change the music leader, right? They will give you the opportunity to either silence that or just go with the fact that it's not going to. You're only demonetized for the length of time that claim runs. It might not even run for your entire video. Like when I do a solo, it'll say, okay, this minute 30 of your solo there's claim. I've had that a few times. I've won them all. Well, when I fight it, I win. But because I know that I should win. But like my girlfriend did a TikTok, and it was a popular song, and I didn't fight it. So if one of them has 1,000 views and it's demonetized, so I leave it there. A copyright claim is not a problem. A lot of people have that, but it's not going to be monetized for watch hours for you. So you won't get watch hours on that. And I hope that makes sense. Or hope I said that right. So there's no watch hours. So she has 1,000 views. It's Megan Traylor. I've got 2 of her videos up there. Megan Traylor's the one with 1,000 views. I forget the name of that song. Something about my future husband, or I think that's it. So, but she's a dancer. It's a very good video. But for me, that's demonetized. I can't get watch hours for that. But if I have another video that's demonetized, it might only be demonetized for like a section of like I had one. I wanted the other one because I used Windows background music. And they said, well, a part of that's demonetized. How's that possible? So I fought it and I won. And they said, congratulations. They sent me an email saying, congratulations, you won your copyright claim fight or case or whatever they call it. So I've won at least 3 of them, but there's some that I leave alone. I don't, because they warn you, don't lie to us, because legally there's already a legal win somewhere. Whether you win or whether they win, the legality will be decided. And if so, if you're making false claims, they could ban your channel. So it's not likely to happen, because if you're paying attention to what they're telling you, but a copyright claim is not an issue. And they should have said that it's not an issue, but you can't get your watch hours counted from that video. That's all that means. Some people get it. They get a million views on a great video that's copyrighted. They don't get any watch hours for that, but they get people to their channel and they get subscribers. And I was thinking of that, but I don't know how to do it, because my vintage DJ booth video is claimed, and I don't fight that because it's a real claim. I used a good record for that. What else did I want to say about that? But I like it there, and it's not getting too many views. So for whatever reason, it didn't get. I didn't premiere it. That's why. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should use that as part of another video. You can't load the same video twice on YouTube, but you can use it and edit it, because it's yours. You can edit it and add something to it, and then use that again, and that is allowed. So maybe I'll do that. but it'll be partially demonetized. So, but if I think it's going to be a great video, then I will do that. But if I'm not going to just do it just because I want to put it out there again. I won't do that. It has to be part of a greater video, and then I could possibly still do that because it has speakers built into the rock wall that and I'm told that Aerosmith jammed in that studio. That's my brother owns it now. And so I had the DJ booth. The control room, I set up the vintage DJ turntables and all that stuff. So that's awesome. It's only a 2-minute video, so it's pretty quick. The room is dark. He just bought the house, and I did a quick video after I set up the DJ setup. Ella, hello, Ella. Welcome to my house. Thank you. Copyright is fine. Yeah, Ella knows all about copyright. If you have Ella and Anna, song for Anna and Ella, to me, they're pros. They might say, well, no, I'm not a pro because I just do copied music, which is true. But they also do their own music. I know Anna more than I know Ella. I know Ella, but I know Anna a little bit more. And they do their own music too, but a lot of their channel is copyright music, so they know. A lot of it's okay, but you just can't get monetized for that. You don't get watch hours, right, Ella? You explain that. If you don't get all the watch hours for your own benefit, right? Oh, 300. Is it 300 claims or 300 hours? That would be even worse. But yeah, because you do cover songs, so it's good to have a little bit of that for make your channel interesting. But that's what your channel is, Ella. So thanks for stopping by the way. It's great to see you here. I appreciate it. Ella, you missed my guitar playing. I did 3 solos, so I'm played out right now. I've been on. I did not plan to be on. Oh, it's lunchtime. I will be stepping outside for a short while, but I still a little bit more time online. It's always interesting when somebody like Ms. Ella Segovia pops in to your small. Sean, if you're still listening. Okay, Judy, it's already noontime. Yeah, me too. I'm just got nothing better to do. This is something good to do for me. I'm really loving my time on YouTube. So see you later, Judy. Thanks for stopping in and spending time with us here on J Mike channel. Sean says goodbye too. Share CPRs that are sharing limited and in. So I think what she's saying is sometimes you can't share them. Like some people say, I'm sharing your channel today, Jay. But there are limits. Yeah, like the backing, Ella, you missed. I don't know if you're going to spend time to rewind this live stream, but I did the same backing track. I played 3 solos because it's so good. I wanted to do more and more with it. I also did a video a few days ago with this backing track. What they tell me is that I can't just play a guitar. I can't just lay my guitar dub over it and then sell it as I can't copyright that. I can't get a singer and make a song out of it and put it on Spotify or iTunes. I can't do that. And I can't just make a song and put it on YouTube either. But if I put my intro with it and then play the guitar solo with it and then put an outro on it, or if I use it as part of my live stream, that's okay. Because I'm not making it my own that way. So, and I'm not trying to sell it as my song. So I'm just showing what I can do with the backing track. That's what I'm doing. And so far YouTube has not had a problem with that. So Ella, I've been lucky. I won 2 claims on. I was telling Sean, I won two or 3 claims, but because I knew I was going to win, I wasn't stealing anyone's music. So, but if you know you're copying a song, "Wind Beneath My Wings," if they say that's copyrighted, or or Hotel California. I don't know if Hotel California is the only one that's okay for the Eagles. I'm not even sure about that, but a lot of the music already has a copyright, especially the new artists. If Megan Trainor is one of them. You can't do that. You can do it, but you'll lose watch hours. You just won't get the watch hours, and that's okay. Oh, that's okay for some people, and I think that's what Ella is saying. Yes, it is. So I didn't explain it all because it's hard to explain it all when you go in, especially if you go into those copyright-free sites. If you read their disclaimers, it's confusing. And then I sent them a question, an email, and they sent me the same type of confusing answer, but it made sense. So yeah, and then YouTube said no problems. They do the claim check now when you upload, and they said no problems. So I said, good, I'm going to go with it. If YouTube doesn't have a problem, I don't have a problem either, so I'm fine. But I'm not going to try to create a song out of it. You can't do that. If you can't create your own backing track, you're not ready for a song. That's all it is. That's all I have to say about that, like Forrest Gump. And that's all I have to say about that. Forrest, your audio's back on. See ya. Yeah. Yeah, Ella is right. If it is just limited in sharing, that's perfectly fine. And you still get monetized. Oh, yeah. Like I used the backing track that said today in this live stream that said I cannot just put my guitar dub on top of it and sell it as a song. I can't do that. Or a vocal track. I can't do that. So if I want to make a song, I can't copyright it as my song. I can't do that. But so I won't put it on YouTube as just, this is the song. I'm going to do an intro, then I'll do the jam, and then I'll do an outro, or I'll do it inside a live stream. That's okay. But I can't say, yeah, this is my new, the J Mike Band, this is my new release. Get it on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. I can't do that. So even though it's free copyright music, because you're paying for that, you're buying the right to use it their way. So it's kind of confusing, but I think I understand. And but don't be afraid to use a song in your channel. If they say it's a copyright, that's fine. You just won't get watch hours. That's okay, Judy. I'm lazy too, but someone convinced me. My friend Numbspute Francos, I don't know where she went, but she convinced me to go live. Just go live, Jay. Just go live. People will show up. And I turned it on and there's nobody there. So, and then I had to stop and do something, like right when I got started, just for 2 minutes. And then when I came back, someone said, where did you go? And I went, there was nobody here. So apparently there was somebody there. I think they went in right as I was ending the broadcast, but it was only like 2 minutes and I didn't think anyone was there, but I wasn't ready to get started. So now it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Ineligible ones are CPR owners that are a-holes. Oh, Ella, you may have heard of, he's a hard rock guy, but he's a guitar player, and his name is Rick Beato. He is, outside of a major artist, he is the highest subscriber music channel on YouTube. He has over 2 million subscribers, and he's about my age. I'm a tad older than him, but he's got the white hair. He knows his stuff. He's very formally trained, and he knows a lot of people in the business. He had a record company that went out. They never made a big hit. That's why. So, but he knows a lot of great artists, and he talks about that. He actually spoke in front of Congress. He's got videos about that. He made statements to Congress about this fair use and public domain stuff. And he said, I'm just trying to promote Eagles music. he does a video series called "What Makes This Song Great." It's Rick Beato, Beatto, and he has 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and he has about, I don't know if it's 100 videos or close to it, about what makes this song great. And they came after him and gave him a strike. And he told Congress, all I'm doing is promoting their music for free. And they're trying to get me, he goes, they should know better. But, Congress, they're slow to agree with everybody. So we have a Congress that we say they're the worst form of government in the world, except for all the others. And then we shrug and go, what are you going to do? That's a lot of governments are like that. We're the worst except for all the others. So that's what you have. Politics is just, how are we going to decide to do things? Who is going to make the decision? That's what politics is. People say, I don't like politics. Well, your family has politics. Who's the boss, mom or dad? That's politics. How are we going to spend the money? That's politics. That's all that means. Politics just means, how are we going to do things and who's going to be the deciding person? That's all that means. We can vote all we want. We have a president that him and the vice president, they didn't even finish the nomination process. Their party just decided, we'll just nominate those two. So the voting really didn't count. They just stopped and they said, well, we'll nominate. And then they turned around and said, well, we want to have a real vote. So they kind of had the best of, they had it both ways. And that's communism, folks. That's my definition of communism. And if you are an intellectual, we can argue until your hair turns gray, because that's my argument and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into politics. People will have 0 viewers. But yeah, it's just the way we're going to do things. So I talked about that on my previous live stream, and I said I'm not going to argue with the people that I have differences with. I will say that I agree with what they're saying, what the facts that they're putting into evidence, and then I will argue that they're not telling us everything according to the facts they release. That we can find out their facts in print. They're quoting the WHO and the CDC. So we'll just look at, if you're making your story based on what they say to be true, I will use their facts. I will go to their site. I won't listen to you. I will go to their site, find out the number of facts that they're talking about, that they've reported, and then I'll make a different argument. That's called analysis, folks. I'm a numbers analyst, and I know we can't treat people like numbers, but the same numbers happen every year. I don't want to get back into that because I'm generalizing, and I don't want to do that. So thank you, Ella, for clearing that up. It makes sense to me. Bye, Judy. Bye, everyone. I'm not done yet. I'm almost done, but not yet. Yes. So Ella is in agreement. Generally speaking, is in general agreement, I guess. So. Oh, okay. I'm going to put his name down. I think there's 2 T's in it. I'm not. So I've got his name down there. Let me see if I can. Well, you can find him just as quickly as me because I've got a lot of tabs open here. So I haven't shared my screen. I should see if I can share my screen. Oh, that will take some doing. Maybe soon I will do that. I'll try to do some. I don't know if I can do that with StreamYard. Or not with the free version anyway. Banners. I got banners. I've got the banner showing. I don't have a rolling banner because I'm showing the chats. So there's no reason to do that. I should have done that to say be right back when I took my 90-second 2-minute break. Oops. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Ella. But he's got lots of videos, and he talks about that. He talks about one video. It talks about his trip to Congress and all that sort of thing. Is Kevin back? Oh, Kevin. Sorry I missed you. Welcome back, Kevin. I don't know if you ever left, but glad to see you in the stream. And that's about, oh, it's late. I didn't realize how it's, I'm talking about it's late on the West Coast, on the, not West Coast. It's late in Manila in Philippines. So where my friends are, Kevin, you're there. So it's after midnight now, and I've been on for almost 2.5 hours. So I guess I will call it to end the broadcast, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out. Ella, if you're still on here, thanks for coming. And that's the name, Rick Beato. He's the one, he's the guitar player with 2 million subscribers. He knows what he's talking about. You may not have, his favorite songs may not be your favorite songs, but you may know who the people are that are doing that. And so he's had so many copyright claims, but only one strike. He actually did videos about the strike. And Sean, if you're still listening, you might want to look for his video on his copyright strike and his visit to Congress. So, but YouTube has a lot of information too. They're trying to be fair, but they're also, CYA covering their butts. So they're using it legally to just try to be fair with themselves and everybody else. So, and they're just, they just think that they're doing the right thing. So that I'm not disputing anything. I'm just wondering out loud, why things are the way they are. So, we can either play by the rules, and we can also work around the rules too. Is if they say, yeah, that's fine, but you're just not going to get watch hours for that. You can fight that, or you can just leave it alone. And it's good to have a great song on your channel, or a great video that has the song as a background. That's great too. I've got 1,000 views on one of them, and that's cool. I'm just not going to get, and it's a short video, so not really very many watch hours. It might be a couple of watch hours, so, and I'll just forfeit that, and I'm fine with that because it has people looking at my channel. So, guys, I will say good afternoon here from southern New Hampshire near Boston, about almost approximately 50 miles, 45 to 50 miles from Boston and in the USA. And good night to all, magandang gabi to all my Filipino friends. Magandang gabi po. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya.